What's good, sexies? We're back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have the New Year trailer tonight, so we are, of course, going to go ahead and check this bad boy out. Now, they released the silhouettes the other night, and it seemed pretty obvious to me one of the silhouettes was Liar from Radiant Dawn. I'm sure anyone who's played Radiant Dawn just saw that coming. It was very obvious. But as far as the other silhouette goes, I wasn't actually too sure on that one. So we are going to find out who that is right now. Okay, and while we're here, let me just wish everybody a very late Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because your boy was not around. I was actually spending the night at my mom's place, so I wasn't really able to do videos or anything. All right, so we have Reagan up first. Actually, this is not a surprise if I think about it, because for Year 4, didn't we get the Book 4 fairies as New Year units? And then the year prior to that, I think we got air as well. So what is the theme? Like, they just do whoever the story characters are as the New Year's heroes at the end of the year? I guess that makes a bit of sense, right? Okay. Well, I can dig it. Reagan is, of course, a cute little muffin, so some adorable art for her is good. She is a Blue Tome Cavalry type unit. Interesting. Oh, man, is she going to have Kanto? God damn. So Reinhardt is just getting hard power crept already. They need to refine Reinhardt already. Like, what's the holdup, man? Dire Thunder. We need Direst Thunder by now. Okay, so Nidavellir Lots, 14 Might and 2 range, grants attack up 3, enables Kanto 2 from turns 1 through 4. God damn. Dude, Kanto, just like, this is not Kanto Rem, this is Kanto 2, just straight up. On a ranged cavalry unit, mind you. So she has the same movement shenanigans that Yuri has, except minus foul play, basically, which is dumb. Alright, at the start of turn 4, grants special cooldown count -3 to unit. Oh, very interesting. So, yes, she does have Satyr Shell, if I go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. But this is only at the start of turn 4 where she gets the -3 special cooldown count. Yeah, because the sword variant of Reagan actually gets it on turn 1, so she's free to attack with Satyr Shell right away. Whereas this Reagan does not have that. So, okay, at the very least, they tried to balance her somewhat, I guess. But still, turn 4, I think that's a little too late. Maybe turn 3, or, yeah, probably turn 3 would have been a little more fair, I would say. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is above or equal to 25%, grants attack and speed up 6 to unit during combat. So she looks more or less the same as the sword variant of Reagan, except her special cooldown is not until turn 4. Satyr Shell, like we just said, Swift Sparrow 3, and Cross Spur Attack. Okay. Grants attack of 5 to allies in cardinal directions of unit during combat. What? Dude, that's better than Joint Drive Attack. Okay, so if you had told me that the Joint Drives were going to get power crept by the level 4 spurs, I was not going to believe you. But this is just better than Joint Drive Attack. Because Cardinal Directions has, honestly, not that bad of a limit in terms of spaces away. Like, Joint Drive Attack is only 2 spaces away, and yes, they can be on diagonals, which this is not going to work with, but still, as long as you're in a direct space or a direct line lining up with the unit you want to support, this is very good. You want to give this basically to Peony, New Year Peony, Gatekeeper, any of the units that have effects that power up your allies. This is going to be a really good skill for. So it is nice to see level 4 spurs at last. Alright, so Cutie Pie Reagan with her attack animation. Dude, what, did she drop a fish on him? That was interesting. Okay, whoa. Oh, man. Fafnir, dude. Yo, wow. So, maybe this is why they skipped him on the legendary banner. If you guys aren't aware or you missed it, I actually collabed with Pretty this month for the legendary banner. And we were really hoping it was going to be legendary Fafnir, but it actually turned out to be female Byleth. So I'll definitely link to that video in the description of this one, or also at the end as an annotation if you guys want to check out that video. We also ranted about the Fay Pass exclusive sparkings, which I believe should apply to this banner as well. So if you have Fay Pass, you'll probably be able to spark on this banner. But basically, we all wanted Fafnir for a while, and here he is. And this is some really good artwork for Fafnir, by the way. I'm totally digging this look for him as opposed to the fallen Fafnir look. So I am glad to get the actual Fafnir in some form on a summonal banner at last. And he has a red dagger as his weapon, and he's a cavalry type. Alright, let's take a look at his kit, though. Let's see if he's any good. Okay, Nidavellir Sprig, 14 might and 2 range, grants speed up 3, enables Canto 2 from turns 1 through 4. Again, a ranged cavalry unit with freaking Canto 2 innately, not Canto Rem. That's so powerful. If unit initiates combat or is not adjacent to an ally, grants all stats up 5 to unit, neutralize effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on the foe per attack during combat. And of course he has Dagger 7 because he's a dagger type. So just to give a little recap here, he has speed up 3, Canto 2, all stats up 5, guard, half of null follow-up, and dagger 7. God damn, does he have enough effects there? Oh my god. This is where we are in the game though, like, if a unit doesn't have 10 million effects now, they're just not good enough. Alright, Glimmer, attack and speed solo 4. Disarm Trap finally coming back. That's very nice. And Rouse, attack and defense 4. Okay, another double Rouse level 4. This is very good. I actually really like these because they give you Null Panic and make it so there's no way you're going to get cucked from the blue buffs. So this is very nice. Even though blue buffs are really powerful already in summoner duels, they're not really that good in Aether raids where debuffs are everywhere. So this is good for that mode. Oh, interesting. He has a lot of speed here, doesn't he? Attack and speed solo 4 and then null follow-up half of it. Wasn't Fafnir a slower unit, I think? Like, for some reason, I feel like the OG Fafnir was a slow and tanky unit. Or that might have been Oatzer. I don't even remember, guys, because they never released Fafnir at all, so... Regardless. Okay, so here is Lyre up next. Like I said, her silhouette was very easy to spot. Her braided hair and the cat ears just gave it away. But I do think it makes sense for them to do Lyre as a New Year hero, because we had Lethe before, one of the previous years, so her little sister makes sense. And she does have some very adorable artwork with a Ranulf hand puppet pair. That's a nice little touch by the artist. Okay, she is a colorless beast cavalry type. Okay. Man, I really hope the Tempest Trial unit is going to be from Radiant Dawn as well. Okay, Sparkling Fang, grants speed, or 14 might, range with 1, grants speed up 3. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is above or equal to 75%, grants attack and speed up 6 to unit during combat. And also, if unit speed is better than the foe's speed, grants special cooldown charge +1 per unit's attack, and deals +5 damage to foe per unit's attack, including when dealing damage with a special triggered before combat. Alright, so basically she has Flashing Blade 4 there, as well as attack and speed up 6, and then also speed up 3 innate. And then her transformation condition is at the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to only beasts or dragons, or not adjacent to anybody, she transforms, and she gains attack up 2 when she does. Also, when she initiates combat, she does attack and defense -4 on the foe, and stops them from doing a follow-up attack. Unfortunate that this is the exact same transformation condition we've seen already for the cavalry beasts. We've started seeing some better versions of this, like Nyla, for example, has a better version of the infantry beast transformation. So I was really thinking that they were going to start doing more of the better conditions for some of the new units, but it doesn't look like that's actually going to be the case. Or maybe they just decided to do it for infantry only because they were pretty underpowered as it was. Like the flying units, they get another movement, the armored ones get distant counter, and then the cavalry ones get sort of like an impact effect, and then attack and defense -4. So yeah, totally the infantry ones were definitely the worst in terms of that. But I still think if they're going to start refining some of the older units, they should probably change this a little bit. Okay, she also has Luna, attack and speed catch 3, and chill attack and defense 2. Pretty much telling me that she is going to be a demote hero on this banner. Huh. Okay. I want to see her stats before I decide, like, whether or not she's a good demote. Alright, so who's going to be... Okay, so... Man, that is a thick duo, right? Jesus Christ. Yo, Nott over here just like... Pow! With those... big old bitties right there, man. God damn. Okay, New Year Yutanar. At least I think I'm saying that right. Yutanar, right? That's how you say it? You roll the J. Okay, so I'm presuming they're a duo hero. Alright, no, yeah, they're... Okay, so they're flying green bow unit. Okay, Cuboon... Of course, Cuboon drew this. I mean, I could give you 4 reasons why Cuboon drew this artwork. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at their kit, though. Yeah, you know, I'm not opposed to this concept of them doing the New Year heroes as the characters that showed up in the book. I think it's just a nice little way to close off the year and give those characters a send-off. Alright, so Yutanar Bow. We have 14 might and 2 range, effective against flying, accelerates special trigger. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts attack, speed, and defense -5 on the foe during combat, and inflicts penalty on foes' attack, speed, and defense during combat equal to the current bonus on each of units' attack, speed, and defense. Interesting. And then calculates each stat penalty independently. So we have sort of like a reverse Pledgian weapon here where they're inflicting debuffs and then further debuffs on the foe based on your unit's buffs, as opposed to Pledgian weapons doing that based on the foe's buffs, or, I mean, the foe's debuffs, rather. So, pretty strong effect there to gain some crazy stat swings on your unit. And then Pathfinder, dude. This is broken. Pathfinder on a non-mythic hero. So, all of a sudden, Anima season can have Pathfinder. That's disgusting. They're a must summon. Like, just because of that, they are... God damn, man. So they really, really want to sell that Fey Pass, huh? So you want to get them, you got to spark to get them, you got to have Fey Pass to do that. Oh my god, dude. Come on. And here little old me, canceling my Fey Pass before they decided to do this. I'm not getting Fey Pass again, by the way. It's not worth the money, and just to spark, like... How about this? Instead of spending 135 orbs or however many it is to get a copy of them guaranteed, how about I just get lucky and pull them on the free summon, right? So who needs Fey Pass when you can just have good luck? Alright, other than that, they have Luna, attack and speed push 4, Sun Twin Wing, and attack and defense rain 3. Alright, Sun Twin Wing, this was Dagger's B skill, right? So she has she inflicts speed and defense -5 on the foe, and then has null follow-up as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was Dagger's. I think Nott's was actually lull speed and defense 5, I think. And then it might have had another effect too, like damage reduction or something. I don't even remember. But okay, this is very good. This unit is nuts. I don't even know what their duo skill is yet, by the way. Oh, here are the stats also. So we got 40 HP, we got 55 attack, 42 speed, 27 defense, and 22 res. So stats seem pretty fine to me. Alright, duo skill. Grants all stats up 6 and Pathfinder to unit and allies within 5 rows and 5 columns centered on unit for 1 turn. Jesus. This is going to be absolutely retarded in summoner duels, guys. Like, everyone gets Pathfinder. Like, for real, dude. Wow. Wow. Okay. Did I mention they're a must summon, by the way? Like, I really need to drive that point home, I think. Alright, so there they go, popping the duo skill. Let's see some nice animations here. Oh, I like the icon for Pathfinder, by the way. It's an eagle there. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so there's the attack. Very nice. Alright, let's see. Is that all they're going to say? They're going to mention that we can spark? Oh, hold on. Okay, so Kai'Sa is going to be our Tempest Trial hero. Alright, Kai'Sa, not really the most hype Radiant Dawn choice they could have went with, but he is still Radiant Dawn, so I guess they get a free pass. Now, see, the thing about Lyre and Kai'Sa is that they have absolutely no character development, which is the one problem with Radiant Dawn. It's such a great game. The story is so phenomenal. But the one bad thing is that if you didn't exist in Path of Radiance, if you were a new character added in Radiant Dawn, then unfortunately, you basically got pushed to the side and had absolutely no character development. So these two really don't do much. However, having them in Heroes I think is a good idea because we'll finally get to see them talk at last. So, I wonder what they have to say. Alright, Lyre is of course the 4-star hero like I said, so we gotta see her stats first. And limited to Fate Pass, you can spark on the banner. So, man, should I talk about this? I guess I should because I haven't talked about it on my channel yet, but this is disgusting, this is gross, this is so dumb. I don't see why they couldn't have done this for everybody. It just makes no sense to me. I guess they want to incentivize the Fate Pass more. Because really, there's not much to the Fate Pass outside of the auto battle. We have been getting the Resplendent heroes, which were good at the start. Like, when we were getting the good heroes, I would say it was worth it. Like, Eliwood and Ike and stuff. Those were good ones, but we're coming off the heels of getting Resplendent Sarah and, like, units that just are dead immediately that you can't even use anymore, so I don't know, man. I really don't see much point in having the Fate Pass at all. But for this, I mean, you're throwing auto battle on top of the guaranteed sparks on pretty much every banner. I believe double special banners allow you to spark as well with the Fate Pass, so that's nuts. But guys, like, just take my advice when I say it. This is not worth the money. If you want to get it and you don't really care, that's by all means. I mean, I'm not trying to dissuade anyone from getting it, but if you're free to play and you're thinking, oh, maybe I should do this at least like once if I'm trying to go for a +10 or something on a legendary banner, or I just want one copy of the unit or something like that, should I get one copy of the Fate Pass just to do that? I would say probably not. I don't think it's worth it. It's like you'd rather just buy the orbs, I would say, instead of this. Like, just get an orb pack, because the amount of orbs you get with the Fate Pass is only, what is it, like 5 every refresh, I think, from the missions. So it's not really that great. Maybe in the future, maybe if they add, like, more incentives to it that are not paywall locked. Like, I don't think this should have been paywall locked, these sparkings. But if they add better stuff, like, just come up with ideas that people will want, but also don't feel like they're kicking us in the dick, if you know what I'm trying to say here. Like, something that everyone can be happy with and be like, oh, maybe the Fate Pass isn't too bad if I get that, but then the free-to-play players that don't want Fate Pass are like, oh, that's really cool that Fate Pass is getting that, but I don't know if I need it myself or anything of that nature. Whereas things like auto battle and sparking, that should just be quality of life that everyone gets. So that's my thoughts on that, and those are also my thoughts on the banner. If you guys are going to be summoning, I actually am going to be summoning because, like I said, Pathfinder on a non-mythic hero is just, like, broken beyond belief, and then they seem pretty nuts. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is your boy Tasho signing out. So take care, guys, and I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.